Okay, here is our last parts of speech word for the day, and that is verb. So you know the drill. Let's go ahead and highlight verb. And a verb is an action or equals word. I think a lot of you probably know that verbs are action words, but it's also an equal word. We'll get to that in just a second. So every sentence contains a verb. Every single sentence contains a verb. I know there's a lot more information here, but we're actually going to jump down to action verbs and linking verbs. So action verbs are a bit obvious. It shows action or how things are moving around. Look at the action verbs in these sentences. The dog barked. The man grinned. My best friend reads a lot of books. We drove to Florida. Mary opened her eyes. So those are all action verbs. There's another kind of verb called a linking verb. A linking verb. Linking verbs are equals words. They show that two things are the same. And for this, we're really just looking for the word is, because is a verb. It's a linking verb. So let's look at these examples. Michelangelo ran after the ball. Ran is an action verb. Michelangelo is good at soccer. Is a linking verb. Is. Donatello drew a sketch. Drew is an action verb. Donatello is a genius. That's a linking verb because you have the word is there. Just like this last one. Raphael is a pitcher on the baseball team. So is. Okay. You're going to be like, what about all this, Mrs. Ryan? We're not going to worry about that. I'm just going to lightly cross this off for now. Isn't that nice? All right. Flipping. Tenses. Another very important fact. Verbs change according to the time they are describing. The time of the verb is called the verb tense. The three most familiar verb tenses are the present tense, past tense, and future tense. This is something we have to make sure that we are paying attention to when we write. If we're writing a story in the present tense, we can't just suddenly jump to past or future. If we're writing it in the past tense, we can't just jump into the present or the future. We have to keep our tense the same throughout a story or it gets very confusing and the story doesn't make sense. That's it. That's all we're going to do today in this journal. We'll go over the rest of it together in class. Okay, you have one more activity to do on your Nearpod. See you later.